What is going on now? Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video of Lord of the Mysteries. What's up you guys? We are here, episode 4. I'm really looking forward to diving in today. I did feel the shift in the last episode with the pacing, only a little bit though. It was still very engaging. It wasn't too slow. There were some really funny parts as well, and some incredible action. I really loved kind of that overwhelming sensation of suddenly seeing all of these characters using their abilities, and us, just like Clen, was just sort of a witness to it all. It was just so sick. It was beautiful. And the way that it is animated, the art style of this show is so enjoyable. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for leaving all of your incredible comments in my last video. I have seen that there are videos that you guys may want me to react to that has bonus content that sort of explains things that are from the source material but are left out of the series. Let me know if you guys want me to actually sit down and film and like react to all of that. I can do that, episodes 1 through 4, and post that here on the channel. I've seen a lot of people saying that they have left out a lot of details as far as how Clint struggled with the transition of gaining all of these powers. And I was thinking about that too, like what would that do to his physical body and his mental state, all of a sudden becoming a seer. We saw him in that moment in the last episode shaking a bit, and I mean, he's doing such a good job, but it is making me curious about the more nuanced details of the character and what he's going through. So yeah, I might check out all that extra content. Thank you guys so much for sending all of the links and recommending that I watch that, and let me know if you want me to post my reaction to all of that. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm really looking forward to diving into another episode of Lord of Mysteries. I am wondering if he is going to already take the next step into the next sequence of Seer. Now that he knows the ingredient that is next, I feel like he might need a little more time getting his body and his mind used to what he already has. And I don't think it's wise to progress too soon, too fast. He might lose himself. So we'll see, but I am looking forward to the moment when that does happen, because I'm very curious about what he might gain, what sort of abilities to the seer pathway adds. Yeah. Also, I feel like gradually, with all the terminology, I'm beginning to get more and more comfortable talking about all of it. I am really invested and really loving this show so far. It is so fascinating, and I love a challenge. I really love being thrown into a world full of mystery and feeling how rich it is. It's something that pulls me towards a show the most. I've learned that about myself, and maybe that's because of the stories that I grew up with. I've always enjoyed analyzing and diving headfirst into a universe and learning all the nuances about it. So I'm really excited about this show for that reason. Among all the other reasons, of course, like the animation's incredible, the VAs, the music, the action sequences, and what they're doing with this adaptation. But it is also, I'm gonna be real, it is making me curious about the source material. Maybe one day I'll have to pick it up and read it for myself. I don't have that much else to say at this point in the story. I just really want to dive in and see what happens next. We got some really sketchy stuff going on with his history professor in the last episode, the end of the last episode. I am dying to know what's going on with the shadows. And we have the journal, I guess, which is very surprising to me. I didn't think that that would happen so soon. I thought it would be a much larger thing. Maybe it still will be, but I am personally shocked that we got it episode 3. So I'm still processing that and wondering what on earth is gonna happen now. That felt like, to me, such a huge thing that I thought maybe the entire first season would be about that. So I truly don't know what is coming. And I'm getting the title now. Lord of the Mysteries. This show is full of them. Can't wait to watch this episode and find some more mysteries with all of you. But thank you guys so much for watching with me. Leave your comment down below, please. I love reading them. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for being here and engaging in my content. Let's watch Lord of the Mysteries though and see what happens next. I'm kind of also eagerly awaiting the next meeting that we have because I'm waiting to learn more about that as well. So we'll see what happens in this episode though. Thank you for being here, but without further ado, it is Lord of the Mysteries. Let's go. Okay. You know what? This might be nothing. But speaking of shadows, there's shadows on both sides talking about the path of the divine. And then with the tree, then there's shadows that sort of resemble, I don't know, blood or something that kind of fall down. And it just, because it's driving me crazy, the whole shadow thing. I didn't notice that until this episode. Right there, it's like, and then it just hangs. Probably nothing. Uh-oh. What's happening? Whoa, wait. Between reading and then making sure I check the visuals, sacrifices. Is that Clan and Welch and Naya? Oh my god. Oh god. What did he do to him? Yes! No? Where did he go? He just disappeared? Oh, you're so fucked. Also, you know what, guys? I've been waiting for an opening, an OP. Do we not have one? Are we not gonna get one? What's going on? Ritualistic magic. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. You see, there's things like this that pop up on the screen that really reminds me of, like, am I playing a video game? Like, I'm out here like, sugoi, what? It really makes me feel like that. Close environment created by using spirituality that prevents external interference. So like a border of protection so that you could do the rituals? Okay. Like spirits and stuff? Wow. What? What the hell? Okay. What? Oh! Oh! It was like a test. It's like we get those every day. It was a test. So he was like, okay, maybe this isn't the goddess's blessing. I will give this man his wallet back and his money. You're most kind and generous indeed. So, yeah, because he's being honorable and giving the money and his wallet back. The rich guy's paying him. He's giving him a reward. I love it. That's the power of magic. Wow.
克莱尔，从你刚才的眼神中，你不知道窥迷人的格言吗？为所欲为，但我伤害。
Okay.
塞尔大帝日记里提到过，魔药的关键是消化和扮演。窥迷人的格言有点扮演的意味，但不是真正的扮演。难道是因为我在战斗中多次占卜，也算得上扮演占卜家？
您对占卜有兴趣吗？
Yes, I am. What was that?
短期内你无法回到那个你想去的地方，但长远来看是可以的。
Fortune teller. So I can't even tell what he got. He didn't say. But it's inverted. You won't make it back to your desired location anytime soon. And then here,
长远来看。
it appears it's possibly long term. He probably didn't verbalize it, but his intention behind what he asked was probably returning to Earth in this lifetime. That's way more long term than I thought that he meant. But I mean, yeah, maybe he does live this life and then die as, I don't know.
帮我更好的扮演占卜家。我建议您尽快看一下医生，主要是肺部的问题。眉心发黑。
您是医生还是药师？
都不是，我也是一名占卜家。
这是您需要的5磅会费发票。欢迎加入廷根市占卜俱乐部。
Okay.
戴尔大帝，伟大的报销制度。
莫雷蒂先生。
Cute.
看来您就是凡森特先生说的那位优秀的占卜家。今天早晨，他说会有一位优秀的占卜家到来。我想就是您。
Oh, no
可惜
way.
有些晚了，是讲魔镜占卜。
魔镜占卜。
很好，在魔镜占卜等仪式魔。
Okay, he's a seer. Magic mirror divination. Guys. Man, you really need to strap in and pay attention with this show. It's so vast. I can understand the themes in this show, in this series, not being for everyone. Not everyone cares about tarot cards. Not everyone cares about divination or, you know, seeing auras and all of that stuff, fortune telling. And then all of the work that you have to kind of put in. You need to have a curious mind, sure, but you also need to be interested in the material. And I could definitely see how this isn't for everyone, but I love it.
还行，向七位正统存在祈求。
Okay, as long as we chant the goddess's name, we will receive guidance. Everyone here is a worshiper of the Evernight goddess. All right, praying to the 7 orthodox gods. A safe form of magic mirror divination. Okay, I'm sure there's a dark side and there's a dark magic and everything behind all of this. There's always 2 sides to the coin. There's the light and the dark, always. So it's a safe form of magic mirror divination. You gotta imagine, at least I'm imagining, there's definitely dark divination and dark worship of other gods other than the 7 orthodox gods. Organizations hidden away doing dark magic.
其他部位都很健康，就是那里有点问题。
Huh. What's in that?
刚才是错觉。
No, pay attention to it.
请坐。我的占卜师
Also, that girl is reminding me of that girl that was summoned to the fog realm, Justice. But no, I don't think so. She was holding a mirror and then the mirror broke. But maybe that's coincidence. Maybe that's not actually her. But it made me think of it. I just wanted to bring it up.
占卜之感告诉我，你的灵魂深处藏着
Hope
一
hides
些希
deep in
望
your soul. You
它指引
probably
你来
hope
到
to
了这里
return.
你困惑，你为此耗尽精力， 甚至差点死去。
我要怎样才能脱离困境？
困境来自压抑和束缚，聚会，家人，
Gathering and
免费送给
family.
你，希望能帮助你走出困。
我相信您的提示会有很大帮助。啊，占卜费4苏洛，都快抵上我们1天的。幸好这次免费。
No, that's the guy. Nope. Oh my god, what a thing to show at the end there. Is this a trap of some kind? Was he lying to him? Oh my god, it's a full-blown paragraph in this episode. The Aurora Order. There's another order. Wasn't the last episode the secret order? I have to make a new list. I'm gonna have to make a list of orders. They worship the true creator. Wow. What? They believe the creator did not completely perish, but left behind a core existence that is the true creator. They believe all things have godhood and that the life of a human is but a journey of the psyche. No matter how normal they may appear in everyday life, they are in actuality hidden madmen. This organization possesses a secret pathway. Suppliant pathway? Wait, what? Secrets suppliant. Wait, this organization has a pathway? Yeah, I'm gonna have to write this down. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't sound like their beliefs and what they follow is wild, but it seems like maybe they take it too far to the next level or do dark things with it. Okay, Aurora Order. This is so interesting, you guys.
作为占卜家，面对求卜者，占卜成功并获得感谢之词，魔药都会有所消化。所以扮演的核心是，在别人眼中，你就是一名值得尊敬的真。
I just need to read that again. Is he trying to make sure he can handle evolving to the next level, the next sequence of seer?
扮演的核心是
The core of my act. You know, it's interesting. Act as a seer.
眼中，你就是一名值得尊敬的真正的。借用灰雾的力量回到地球，一是消化魔药，看能不能凭借自身非凡能力调动灰雾。那么，找到小丑及后续魔药的线索，修改转运仪式祈求对象的描，需要很长时间。二是修改。
I'm just reading it all, guys.
改转运仪式祈求对象的描述，让皱纹指向我。
If I can link myself to the gray fog. Wow.
就能靠皱纹来借用灰雾的力量。
Borrow the gray fog's.
该用什么描述
Oh.
呢？附属于这个时代的愚者，灰雾之上的神秘主宰，执掌皓月的黄黑之王，甚至可以补全祈求内容，直接回归地球。
I don't know. I have a bad feeling. Who's there? What's that?
Elisa?
That's cute.
我今天刚做出来。
这是你自己做的？
Oh, that's so cute.
好精巧的小乌龟啊！
啊，它是人偶。
啊，
Eh? What? Human? No, it's a turtle.
我的朋友赛琳娜邀请我们参加她的生日晚宴，周日你有空的话，一起去吧。
生日晚宴，
聚会，
Gathering and family. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Oh! Oh! Meeting time! Are we back? Yes!
下午好，愚者先生。下午好，倒吊人先生。
Yeah, no, she looks different than the other girl. Oh, wait, let me just look at that. We didn't receive that last time. Sailor Pathway, Sequence 8. Folk of Rage. Mr. Wilson? Okay. Whoa.
看来像是涌着狂风浪潮的深蓝海水，
Oh
而正
my
义小姐
god.
如同湖泊一般宁静。
恭喜你，正义小姐。
谢谢愚者先生。
You know what? And it's fascinating. He makes himself sound a bit different too. He sounds different when he speaks in this realm. Oh, Sequence 9? spectator pathway. So she did go to a church and became a Beyonder herself. And thank you, Mr. Hangman, for helping me become a spectator. Yeah.
他们看不到我。
Whoa.
风暴象征水手途径，不难理解。巨龙象征观众，隐秘的梧桐之眼，象征变化的扭曲之线，但又各自缺少一部分，重叠在一起，又是什么意思？
我有3个问题想要请教，并会为此支付报酬。
I'm so confused how he can see those symbols of what kind of Beyonders they have, and his as well. Okay, wow, so she has 3 questions. Only 3? I have a million.
观众永远只是观众，
Onlooker.
你必须保持一种绝对旁观的态度，冷静的、客观的审视。从
Wow.
种种细微的线索，
做一位绝对中立的观众，这相当于某种程度的妄想。
Yeah.
的力量，挖掘出魔药名称的象征意义。
Tap into what the potion's name means. Avoid losing
而魔药
control.
象征意义的重点，
It's pretty
不是
powerful.
掌握，是消化；不是挖掘，是伴还是意象，更是消化的钥匙。
钥匙。感谢你，愚者先生。
Oh my god, that gave me chills. He is such a different person. He's not the young Clen, brand new seer. The way that he double knocked on the table and it echoed, and I felt like I was at the table and I felt his presence and his power and how he was saying that. Because look, I thought that maybe he was taking note a bit of what he was saying, of what the hanged man was saying to her. And I was like, is he acting right now? He's like in his throne being cool. But this was spine chilling what he just did there. And, you know, he has been contemplating this because he is trying to figure out how to obviously go home, but yes, also upgrade a sequence. He's been contemplating the meaning of what acting is and everything. And so what the hanged man is saying to Justice is very cool. But the way that he just came in with such authority on that was wild.
您的提示和我生命一样珍贵。
感谢愚者先生。
Wow.
你继续。
Damn! I feel like he's the king or something.
我喝了序列酒的魔药
What?
会发生什么？
正义小姐，你到底做了什么？
成功了，快记录下来。
Oh no.
苏西，
这种情况大概率会当场死亡，或者崩溃成怪物。要是都没发生，那应该就能成为超
A
凡。
Beyonder creature? No way.
这
Okay,
次
so
罗
her
恩
dog
王
is a
室贵族
Beyonder.
在寻求改革，父
Her dog is also, so her and her dog are probably the same things. She made the potion for herself, it looked like, or something. And because that was for her. Wow, this is stunning. And then the dog accidentally got to it, so did she have to make another one? That's really funny. Well, I'm glad her dog didn't die. Okay, one final question.
他们觉得是那些大臣太蠢了，导致效率低下，社会不稳。哪里去找这么多人才？
人才的问题很简单，举行一场面对所有人的公平。所有人，不仅是贵族，还包括平民，可简称为高考。我有一个委托，帮我搜集罗塞尔。
Where did his advice just come from? I feel like I'm confused on his character just slightly about what's happening with him while he's in the fog, who he is as Clen. Because I know that he is pretending, right, he's acting. He is not actually Clen, of course. Maybe this is more of who he authentically is as himself. And that's why it feels like 2 different people. That is so beautiful. And yeah, the way that he's talking and then the way that they just are constantly overwhelmed and impressed by every single word he says. They're like hanging on to every word. It's just like what she said. You must be old and highly intelligent. By that, I take it like an incredibly old soul who has maybe reincarnated several times or something. I'm not really sure. That was my first impression, but maybe does she mean old as in actually like old in age? For me, I read that as old soul.
我搜集罗塞尔·古斯塔夫的秘密日记。
罗塞尔密文居然是日记，他怎么知道？他能看懂？
No way.
除此之外，还有在周日的空闲时间，尝试一个仪式魔法。仪式魔法的步骤，你们应该都有，下次就可以稍作修改，在不方便参会时提前请假。Odia Castle de Moluca, la Cientasio Baloftus Wamias, Aswan Museum。
居然近乎等近于七位正统存在。
如果仪式魔法真能指向他，就必须用他来尊称了。愚者先生，也许是那位古老。
What is going on now?
记得周日。
Wait. Guys, I'm gonna need your help. I need guidance. Wait a minute. Hold on. He wants the Emperor's secret diary, which the Hanged Man was shocked at his wording because he thought of it as text. So he was like, can he understand it? Because he called it a diary and not like the sacred text. And also, are there more than just the one that's at the church, the one that we already know? Like, we already know where it is. Are there more? The guy is literally, he has it. He's trying to decipher it. He showed Clen it. Are there more than just that? Or is he asking them to break in and take it? I'm confused. I'm confused on that. So that's number one confusion. Now he wants them to do ritualistic magic. Pray for a good dream. If it succeeds, we can alter it slightly next time. And so, is this how one of them would tell him that they can't make the meeting? So that when you're unavailable, you may request an absence. The incantation. Okay, so then she asked for the incantation, and that's what he just said. Is that what he was just talking about when he was writing? He talked about the incantation, but so he's giving it to them. Huh. The king of yellow and black who wields good luck. He's freaking him out. Okay, I don't know what's happening. A 3-part honorific name? Right, because when, oh, that's creepy. Right, because when he was theorizing on how he could do the, what was it? Like the good luck ritual. He was trying to get home. So he was like, well, what if I redirect the intention? Or he was saying something like that. I'll have to look back at the scene. He was like, well, what if I have it go onto me instead? So then that's what he's telling them. And so he's freaking out because ritualistic magic can really be directed onto him. We must honor him as a god? Because the ritualistic magic before, when he tried it, that's when he was brought here for the first time. But now he's trying to have it be aimed towards him. Am I understanding this correctly? You have terrified them and me with that meeting. Why are there those 4 dots on his hand? And it makes me think of the dot that was behind that, his teacher's ear. Son, is your day off? Yeah. You have the birthday to go to. Is there's something else there? What, like the gray fog is alive? Does he mean that like the voices that he hears from it or something? The thing that's talking to him? Which, by the way, I have seen your guys' comments about how in the source material, it really explains and spends more time on his suffering and his struggle with dealing with the voices from the gray fog. This is another reason why I might just pick it up and start reading it because I'm so fascinated. But that makes sense. The last episode when they were battling the dead soul and he was like, the murmurs of the journal and what was going on, it's nothing compared to what he deals with the gray fog. It's just, it's interesting. Perhaps. July 15th. Not me like looking at the date right now. I'm like, okay.
就是这样。
Wait a minute.
快进来，我有东西要给你看。
Is she part of the organization?
你好，克莱恩先生。
Aren't these two from the Divination group? Club? That's the word I was looking for. Club! Hold on. I'm nervous for Melissa now.
于神秘领域却一知半解的好友，可不是什么好事啊。倒吊人先生。
This the fool that doesn't belong to this era? Oh, Mr. Hangman's already begun attempting his ritualistic magic. Oh my god, wait. I am you know what? I'm geeking out and I hardly know a damn thing about this universe and I'm like I love it. Okay. Like I genuinely am curious and want to learn everything about everything. The mysterious ruler above the gray fog, the king of yellow and black who wields good luck. So he's chanting right now. And he can feel it. Is that because he is directing it towards him? This is so sick! Very upper class. I'm looking for that guy. Yet. Oh, don't let the meat drop. Damn. Oh. Whoa. That came out of nowhere. No, it's got to be cursed or something. No, didn't he get some kind of weird intuition moment where that girl with the red hair ran past with the gift that she got from that guy? I don't know anyone's names right now. Okay. Vincent! That's who I'm talking about. Made it for me. It's a high-tier magic mirror. Let's not look into it. Mirror, mirror on the wall. No. Oh my god, she's talking to the true creator, which is part of her order, the Aurora Order, the grace of the true creator. Oh no. You can feel it. See, this feels darker. Ritual altar? If I don't read it, it's gonna drive me mad. Careful. 13 years from now. Oh my god, he saw something he shouldn't have seen. Did you see that demonic, dark something in that mirror that they are fucking around with? I feel like he was drawn here on purpose. I think that also what he said about family and gatherings, I think he potentially lied to Clen to get him here, to trap him, to also use his sister as well. Uh-oh, has she been possessed or something? Uh-huh. Fuck this! No! No, 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 no. I don't mess with this kind of stuff, you guys. I really don't. Oh no, that's why this episode is called Magic Mirror. They just want to ask about, you know, when is a guy gonna come into my life? You know? When am I gonna get married? When am I gonna have a boyfriend? No, they've like summoned some dark shit. I hate this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, 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 oh! No, 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 no! Yes, okay. Oh! Come on. Whoa, that's a pretty big barrier he just made. No! No, let's not. Shit. Whoa, what was that? I think we need more Beyonders here. No, this is bad. This is so bad. And how is he doesn't remember? How is he supposed to remember? Wait a minute. Yes. 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 Yes, justice! Wow, what? I got chills. Wow. Shoot it. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Would you be able to remember all of these prayers and these rituals? Didn't he just learn some of that stuff? I'm so impressed. And then to be able to speak it with such authority and belief in the words that you're saying in a moment where everyone's on the verge of death, including you. Are you able to perform? Like, I feel like I would forget the words in a state of panic. Yeah. Unbelievable. Thank you to Justice, who was praying at the exact moment where, I mean, he was dying. They were all about to die. And maybe, obviously, sure, Clen wouldn't have been able to predict any of this, but what a good idea to have them praying the same time that this is happening. But, you know, of course, like I said, he wouldn't have been able to predict that it would turn so dark. Yeah, didn't he, like, ripped his damn arm off? What the fuck was that? He doesn't have a nose or a mouth. Okay, Voldemort. Accept your master's grace. Ah! Oracle 22. Oracle 22? What is going on with this feather? I can't believe that just showed up again. I don't think we saw it in the third episode. What? Guys, this episode right now is blowing my mind. These episodes, they're so thick with lore and information. Should I go back and also check when the feather was shown, what was being talked about? Because we're bringing up the family again, and the feather makes an appearance again. I'm surprised his body is still somewhat intact.
无主是哪位邪恶存在？
Oh, that's a lot of feathers. Do the feathers have to do with the Order? What the hell? Did he just see that? Oh my god, do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Hanged Man, actually, suspended in time willingly. Like everything I said about the Hanged Man, why does that give me those vibes? Coincidence? Nothing to do with each other? No? But does she or it, they have something to do with those feathers? Because we just saw quite a lot of them. Is this the god that they were praying to? What on earth is he seeing right now? What is going on? All I can do is throw out hypothetical scenarios and questions. I feel like the writing sound is mocking me as I try to solve the mysteries of this show. Gorgeous. Oh, is it Justice and her dog?
我再睡会儿。
Cute. Wow.
进来吧。安吉尼亚太太为我17岁生日设计的那条。不行，小姐，别人会说霍尔家族是不是遭遇了财政危机？
The Hall family.
就这条吧。
Wow, you can't wear the same outfit more than once? Stunning. Even the dog. What?
太棒了，苏西！听脸上铁甲剑诗行，终于能看到大炮击剑。谁？谁在这里？
I was just about to say, I heard a weird voice. Wait, the dog can talk?
你什么时候会说话？
怎么解释
What?
我只是一条狗。
What? That episode was something else. That was wild. I think that we just received a lot of information. I need to wrap my head around a few things that happened. I was sitting there watching the ED, the gorgeous, gorgeous song and visuals, just thinking about how much I am enjoying this, even though it is wild and it's really throwing a lot of information at us all at once. I mean, guys, we're 4 episodes in. I don't know how anyone else feels. You guys let me know down in the comments how you felt about this episode. I think that as far as the feeling of being overwhelmed, not necessarily in a bad way, but I think episode 3 was the best, and this feels weird to say, but a slightly, like a slight calming palate cleanser, even though it had some of the most amazing action sequences. And yes, we did learn stuff in that episode. It wasn't as overwhelming as episode 1 and 2, and then this episode, episode 4. But I have such respect for this show already, and the way that it's like tickling my brain. Like, how do I say this? It's scratching that itch. Do you know what I mean? In my brain, just this incredibly intriguing story universe and how it's just throwing things into my face. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What is that? But I want to know. I want to know about it. It's just perking my interest even more, even though it's also at the same time a bit overwhelming. I also realize that I'm at the beginning of a massive story and adventure, and it is thrilling. It is so thrilling to me. And I can obviously see how some people would just not want to deal with it, sadly. But for me personally, and for all of you who are here, you're awesome. I think this is absolutely fascinating. And I can tell that this is going to be a long journey. There was a lot that happened in that episode, and I cannot wait to read your comments. I also do think I will check out the bonus content that you guys recommended just to see if it will help me digest any of this material, because you guys said that it's extra content that's from the source material that is not included in the series, like in the show for some reason, maybe for pacing purposes. But yeah, I'll check it out. definitely. Especially after that episode, definitely. But so we've learned about 2 orders now. What a massive reveal at the end there. I really feel like it was a god we were looking at. I feel like that was one of the gods, or a god, or their god. Maybe not the 7, but maybe something else. And does it have to do with the feathers, or was that a sheer coincidence? Because what he saw and what he was seeing at the end there, they were white feathers, but usually when we see it in the world, it's translucent, almost looks like a bubble. Could be different things, or it could look like that because what the feather is coming from is not from this time, space, or reality. And that's why it looks like a rainbow, almost unseen to the human eye because it's translucent. It could also literally just be a symbol, like for the viewer, for us. Maybe they're not actually there. I don't know. And I know that a lot of you in the comments said that the thing with the writing is going to be like a long-term thing, which I get, but you know I'm going to try and figure it out as soon as possible and then be either so thrilled or so upset if I get it wrong or right. But I'm going to be playing guessing games the entire time. I love doing that. That's what I do with all of my long-running shows on my channel. So I'm really having fun with this. I'm glad that nothing happened to his sister Melissa. And it's pretty cool to see more of Justice. I'm very curious about the Hanged Man as well. And so hopefully we get some time with him too and learn about him in the next few episodes. Okay, I need to go digest all of this. Looking forward to reading your guys' comments. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching this episode of Lord of the Mysteries. I'm having a lot of fun with this, having a lot of fun watching this with all of you. Looking forward to seeing what is going to happen next. But until the next reaction video, until next week, that is Flexi out. Please take care and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.